Good afternoon. Could do with some more sunflowers in these, so I might try and put some in one-handed. Look at the state of that. We've got a new one around, which others have been had. That one was already damaged. And there has been the odd feather in my bird bath. I haven't actually seen one in it though. I saw a sparrowhawk on it. Tupac, how you doing? Good morning to you in Canada. Kirsty, how are you? It's turning out a nice day. Sam, what are you doing? What is he doing? 54, how are you? Sam, lovely to see you. Gregory, you all right? 54, what you been up to? Try to see what he's eating. Could just be grass, but you never know. Emily, you all right? Bad boy, how you doing? Doing this a handful at a time. I think I'm going to be going to war. And I'll show you why when I've got a couple of more handfuls in this. Not happy. Hey, Sam and Jack. Happy days. What hill have you got next planned? If you haven't had a look at 54's channel, go check him out. Fantabulous. Jack doing his stretch walk down the hill as he does. Right. This is why I'm going to war. See that? What's that off? Ash, how you doing? Ron, you all right? Look. I'm going to war. That's one. Had a nibble at that one. Look how sharp the teeth are. Stop wobbling. Look how sharp they are. Horrible little shits. Pardon my French. Vendetta, how you doing? Oh, Christ. Really fell over. Steph, you all right? So we've got another one damaged there. It's had a nibble just there. That one was already knacked. And that one's been chewed. Have a look at this one. Tommy, you all right? So we've got nibble marks there. That one, look at the state of that one. I tried to fix it, but it's not having it. So look on the back. Look at the state of that. Squirrels. Catherine, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So it's been having a go at the one close to the house. These peas just here won't be getting picked down the bottom because I saw him cocking his leg on it. Yeah, I'm going to war with squirrels. Grey squirrels are back. The Bud Files, good morning to you. Is it not very, very early for you? Look at that. I have to cut it right back and already it's starting to take off on top. Freeside, how you doing? So these soybeans, I didn't think they were doing anything because the flowers are these teeny tiny little things, but there, we've got beans growing. They are actually growing. So that's decent. Oh, that reminds me. Mike, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. This tomato, really, that's one plant. I should have kind of tied it, but I didn't. So it's a bit wonked, but it's got tomatoes on. Normally here, tomatoes outside don't do anything. If they do produce fruit, they let me get through. Can you see those tomatoes in the middle there? We've got some. Yeah, give it a little tickle, a little smash. But look, more beans. Not sure there'd be enough to do anything with. Have you got any? Any beans? No. And I've got a squash. This thing, have you got any beans on? You've been hammered by a slug. Look at the state of them. Or is it caterpillars? But, oh crap, sorry. Getting caught up on mint. Claire, thanks so much for coming in. Purple, how you doing? Ooh, dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. So ignoring all the weeds, we've got more beans on this one. I thought the pods would be longer, you know, but I suppose it's only just started. We've got loads of male flowers on here. I did see some females coming. So that was a male. These ones are the males. Flowers on a stick. And the females, let me find you some. That's a female. You've got the baby squash at the start of the flower. Nigel, lovely to see you. How you doing? Trippy, nice to see you. Have we got any beans? Yes, we have. What else have we got apart from nettles? Ooh. I was showing you how to grow leeks from the flowers. I have got some coming. Like these are baby leeks. So in a few weeks, I'll be able to get that, slice up through the middle and take out the babies. But these green bits are baby leeks growing. I did another one. It was only a little one, like, so I wasn't convinced. Hoverfly. I'm not convinced about that one. We'll see. I didn't want to do too many of them because the flies and the bumblebees, honeybees love them. Method, how you doing? Ooh, random tomato plant. Don't know how that's there. And there's a little tomato plant. That won't do out like. And me clematis is taken over again. It grows like wildfire. And Chives, Jack, what are you doing, you freak? Why is he digging? Oh, the ball. You idiot. There's one. There's the other. He's the mouser. I thought he was looking for mice, but he's not. He's got his ball. Right. Come out of here, shut it, without standing on the plants. If you're going to get mint plants, barricade it in because it's evil. It just travels everywhere. Ralph, how you doing? Enjoy the sun. Is it not all right with you? It's crappy here first thing this morning, but these are wild strawberries, and I've got no idea how they got here because they're miles away from the rest of them in the garden. So I think I've had a mouse has had its little cellar in here, been collecting strawberries and bringing them over, burying them for the winter. But it's forgot, I'm not eating them all because I've got loads of baby wild strawberries, and for all their like tiny, teeny little things, they taste better than your regular ones. Shahid, how you doing? Ooh, look at the size of that. I'm a bit careful about picking apples up off the floor. It's had wasps in. See, look, there's a wasp. This is why I get the weed burner out. Have you got a wasp in you? Sorry, it was on the edge of the Wi-Fi. In the backside when it switches between Wi-Fi. Vendetta, are you in? Gavin, thank you very much for coming in. Vendetta, if you're in, you see that? You lob that off. All these ones that are pointing straight up in the sky, they're the ones you cut off. I did this one this year. And my plum tree. For all the wasps are chewing the leaves up. A wasp just landed on my hand. Where they've been chewing the leaves are the flies and the wasps. Hoverflies are there as well. God, cliggy. And they're chewing the leaves for the sap. That top bit there. If you'll see any fly off, there's loads of wasps around. Horrible, horrible things. But look at me plums. A nice set of plums there. As long as the leaves and they don't eat my plums, I'll be happy. Daxon, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. What have we got? Have we got a monkey plum? God, I've got such a phobia with the wasps. I'm checking everywhere I'm going. Looking on here, a wasp just flew into my hand. You can see how all the leaves have been chewed. That's what they're doing up the top as well. Horrible, dirty things covered. These apple trees are covered. Hopefully you can see them all. This one, its branches are wanting to touch the ground. Right, I'm moving because Wi-Fi doesn't like me. I'll show you. Oh, there's butterflies on it. Over here. You're right, Secret Blackburn? I'm all right, Kirsty. I've got jeans on, so the nettles can't get me, in theory. You got bumbles on. The bumblebees will stay on it, and then they end up sat on the leaves with all. Which is that? That's not a red admiral, is it? Is it a red admiral? See, its little proboscis coming out, and it's drinking all the nectar. Secret Blackburn will know. Joy2 TV, how you doing, Joy? Thanks for coming in. Right, put your wings back out. I can't do that without a dog. Oh, it's flown up. Absolutely mad on this thing. What you doing? He's got a ball. Mike, I don't know. I don't know which one that was. I'm hoping it comes back. It just went and landed over there. And they go mental for these orange flowery things. Right, do one. Sam, out. One. Scat. Can't do now. Come on, come back, little butterfly. You can see a bumble though. It's like they get drunk off this one. And as the flowers age, they get covered in them. Keep an eye out for it because it'll come back. This plant around here, I haven't got a clue what it is, but it's getting some weird ass flowers on it. That was a lovely magnolia, young bush. And then a deer was in and it's been nibbling at the tops. So look, those tops went, that one went. Right, look at this freaky thing. What is that? I don't know if they're going to turn into a particular colour flower or they're like kiwi. It's like the hairy and brown, and the stem of the tree is the same. That's the leaves on it, and I can't find. Michael, how are you? Thanks very much for coming in. I can't find what this is called. When I moved it, it had just like one single stem, but it's starting to branch out. And it's getting these. Oh, did I think make them pink? Focus. Isn't it weird? I found it growing on the front, so I decided to move it around here. But the leaf types, everything, I can't figure out what it is. Do you know what it is? Wild edibles. Thank you very much for coming in. Check out wild edibles out. Right, that butterfly's back. Oh, there you go. Open your wings. Oh, this is where the peacock, I filmed the peacock butterfly the other day on the same plant. Beautiful little things. That's it, butterfly. Get a good rummage going on in there. Open your wings out. Right, you two don't help. Do one. Aha, right. Open them again. Anyone knows what it is? Sea Wolf, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Is it? Nice one, Ralph. I've not really seen many of these up here. Loads of cabbage whites and the small ones. Yeah, it's really, really weird, isn't it? That thing. I ain't got a clue what it is. Right, we'll go for a wander up the top. This thing grows like wildfire. It roots out and spreads, and it spreads quickly. It's taken all over that side. It comes that side. What we got around here? I should have took more clippings out of my lavender. The roses are coming back. And my mallows have been really good this year. Silver, how you doing? Finally, it's starting to get some decent flower heads on. Flicker that comes in, she's got some hydrangeas and they've got the mop heads. The flowers are the size of dinner plates, the flower heads. This is going to cause me lots of cuts and scars. When they graft the roses, they use wild roses to graft the new roses onto. And if you're unlucky like me, the wild rose gets away and starts growing like wildfire. A million start flowers. Right, I'll get it out. Come on, little butterfly, out you get. Oh my God, it's peacock. Peacock, come on. Hang on. That's it, keep going that way. Sometimes they're not too bad to chase out. Will you go out the window? Go on, out the window. Go on. I don't want to trap you. I've gone blind. There we go. I've got loads of tomatoes to pick. These ones that were diseased, the shot off stems off it. They're growing fine. So the second and third trusses on it, no idea what happened to them. Really. He's had that ball forever. Minging. Jack. Go. Take seeds off, or I've got some young plants that have grown off. Look at these. So, God, what's really putting your hands? Each layer, you get the flowers and you get the berries, and you get 6. Birds go crazy for them. I've got blackbirds hammering them already. That thing, I've got no idea what it is. I left it in because it looked interesting, but when it flowered, it's naff. Should be able to take those off now as well. This one's huge. Himalayan pheasantberry. Emily, thanks very much for coming in. Oh, sorry, Gavin. It's because it's hovering between the Wi-Fi and my data. Yeah, look. These will keep stretching and stretching and stretching, but the berries are really big this year. This thing, I've got no idea what it's called. I've totally forgotten. And it's like a fir. The new branches come out red. And I've got a couple that have come off on a shoot. So I've stuck those in a pot full of compost, and I'm going to clip them, let them get some roots on, and I'll clip them off. It's actually looking a bit sad. A bit flowers as well, but they're really ornate. They're like bush. Blistering barnacles, how you doing? That's the thing, when you own a Labrador, they're never far from you. Are you boys? Valentin, lovely to see you. Thanks for coming. How are you? Some lilies hidden behind the back there. Ooh. Name that beetle. Ooh, it flies. That was odd. Did it just land next to Jack? No. So an orange beetle with like a skull on it, but it flies really well. I'm half expecting to see the clouds of grasshoppers. Got loads of grasshoppers. This Hebe, for some reason, half of it died. I feel like I'm missing a bush just there. Why does it look like I'm missing a bush? There should be a bush there. Hidden by the weeds. That, what do you call them? Laurel there. I was saving a baby blackbird from a sparrowhawk the other day. But ended with a load of splinters in my finger, which took me ages to dig them out. Jack, man, oh, it's too hot. Go on. This pheasant berry is the one that the blackbirds are hammering. I think these plants are about 4 years old. But you get so many berries on them. And we weird corkscrew hazel. I went a bit wild with the weed killer, so the weed killer's killing the grass off. I just need to rake it off. Rather than digging it out, job's a good one. The blackbirds have been at my second set of raspberries. Darn thing. Yeah, thank you, Emily. Where's Jack gone? I've got some baby rabbits showing up as well. They're eating a lot of my stuff. Oh, that was a big grasshopper. Where's it gone? The big brown grasshopper is what we get. Right. I just caught it. I had it in my hand. I turned. Oh, God, this one's big. God damn. Damn it. I will catch one. There's loads of them. Have I got one? Oh, God. Oh, my God, it headbutted me. So this is where all the grasshoppers are. That just smacked us in the forehead when it jumped. Do you like chasing grasshoppers? Well, that gave us a shock. Aha, I see another. So, can anyone tell me, are there different breeds? Some are brown and some are bright green. Is it a sex thing? Females are brown and the male's green? What is it? Or are they two totally separate ones? The green ones seem to grow bigger, but the brown ones can't half jump. I don't know much about them. But as you're walking along, it's like clouds of little grasshopper babies. Let's have a look. Is there any? No, they're all hanging out over here. I will catch one. Look, it's seen me. It knows I'm coming for it. You got any more? No, just this one. If it jumps at me, I'm going to drop the phone. Can't believe I got a headbutter just then. I knew you'd jump. Whoa, that's enormous. God damn it, where's it gone? Yes, I've got it. Get in. I can feel it moving on my hand. I'm sure I've got it. Have I got it? Yes. There you go. Blend in so well with the grass. It's hanging around for a while. Are you going to jump? Or are you staying? Looks like I found a new friend. Ignore the candle dye on my hands. I'm making wax melts today. You going to go? There we go. I'm not used to them hanging around. Oh, hang on. 2 secs, I've frozen up. Sorry, I froze up there. Yeah, Kirsty, my chickens love eating grasshoppers and crickets. I don't think there's a bug that they don't like. Yeah, Emily's an absolute star. Could someone stick up Emily's link because she'll put everyone else's up but hers. So, Kirsty, what have you been up to? Look at Blackbird's been at that. That was all right last night. I was saving it. Look at the size of these babies. They're huge. Jack. I did have ball launchers, but they're broken because we're getting that much use. Kirsty, are you getting out and about now? Oh, my black currants are pretty much done. The branches have sprang back up. There's still the odd one left on, but I'm not touching them because of wasps. Don't do wasps at all, as we know. Is that the same? That one looks black. Oh no, I've got a peacock. These I love. There you can see its little proboscis going around the flowers, getting the nectar. Just look at those colours. Stunning. I love these flowers. Can you turn around for me a little bit? Oh, it's another one. There you go. And again, it's a little proboscis sticking out to suck up all that nectar. They never go very far from these. This one's unusual because the outsides are black. Normally the ones I've been watching aren't as dark. Maybe it's just hatched. Such pretty colours. I wonder if that's the one I've just out of the greenhouse. Focus. And that one's huge. We tend to not get very much dramatic wildlife. Like Rhonda posting her hummingbirds. We've got nothing like that. Nothing so exciting as little birds that suck nectar out of a feeder. Jackman. How many balls have we? No, I'm not eating it. No. So, my chat got stuck. Is the brown grasshoppers and the green grasshoppers a different breed? Is this where the babies are? Look at clouds in front of your feet. Are the browns and greens different breeds, or is it a sex thing? I missed that before, if anyone answered me. Because I froze. Whoa, that one flew miles. Where are you? I know you landed here. I fly for miles. I'm hoping it's a green, but it's green. Damn it, where's it gone? For God's sake. Ooh! One just landed on me. Tell you what, they're doing half jump. Where's it gone? It landed there. Damn it. Right, back to where the green one was. UB, is UB in? UB, how you doing? Sub up to UB and join us on some lives. Love Mr. and Mrs. UB. They rock. Hey, Jack. Oh, it's a moth. I'm just trying to catch grasshoppers. I'm failing miserably. I love this bank. I give up. Sunflower Girl, thank you so much for coming in. Kipper, hiya, you alright? Have a look, see if I've got many berries on my black elderflower. Chickens go nuts for them. I kind of half them between the chickens and the wild birds. And the wild birds have been all over them. They've hardly left any. They've hit these early this year. And this plant is brilliant as well. Gets loads on. That's a lilac. Look at the state of this ash, mountain ash. It's like it bends over with the weight of the berries. But nothing eats them. I don't know. Move Milo, you're right. I don't know why nothing eats them. But they don't. It weighs the tree down. I need to go to this dogwood. I cut it back to the stumps and I dug it all out because I've got a lovely hazel here I planted in and it took over. Ooh, look. UB, what you been doing? Franklin, thank you much for coming in, Fred. I mean, these branches should be about the same height as that tree, but they're after hitting the floor. Don't know why nothing eats them. Shame because there's loads of it. Hey, Chucks. Oh, you fell over. No, I'm not kicking your ball. Cheap Cheap's been behaving. And your son? I'm not letting you out, it's too warm for you. Fish Keeper, how are you doing? Thanks very much for coming in. Oh, was it good, Kirsty? This is why you want a ball launcher with a dog like Jack that never stops wanting a ball chuck. That is disgusting. King of the Slaver. Yuck. Hey, son. Got some lovely photos of him the other day. Did we, son? Hey. He just doesn't stop with the balls. Do you? Sam? Those hills in the background there, that's Scotland. All the way along those hills. That's the southernest part of Scotland. And you can't see because the name, oh, there's Sam. You can't see for these poplars, but you've got the northern tip of the Pennines just that way. No, not happening. Yeah, Fish Keeper, it's been lovely last couple of days. I've actually been able to get some candles and melts made. It's been so warm. And I didn't fancy getting up in the middle of the night to make. So those jobs have had pigeon. Chief's had a pigeon wanting again. This is a firebush. It's got 4 edges to it, each stem. And in summer and, well, so it's spring and autumn, you can see some of the leaves are turning already. Turn bright red, as do these funny little stems. Yes, I know I need to look like that. Look at the state of it. I always forget. Sunflower, how you doing? What have you been up to? There's some birds looking in this bird box again, but it's too late. Too. Hey, Jack. So on Jake's channel this morning, we're doing some quizzes. Silver, are you still in the chat? Yeah, I'm good. I don't know if you were at the time, Sunflower. What is the national animal of Scotland? Miss My Green Lawn, thank you very much for coming in. Good morning to you. Georgia Recovery, how you doing? Lovely to see you. You good? Yeah, what is the national animal for Scotland? Can't quite work it out. It's the fact that they actually think it's an animal to begin with. A unicorn. Kipper, well, you're sensible because, yeah, that or a red deer or whatnot. No, a unicorn. Inquiring minds wants to know why, one, they think it's an animal. Is there a lot of unicorns that they think live in Scotland? Why, oh, why is a unicorn the national animal for Scotland? Nah, unicorn. Yeah, check out Georgia. He rocks. I couldn't go under the water like you do. Look, can you see how there my raspberries are starting to branch out? They really travel. Oh, they're moving down this way as well. Look, I've got raspberries growing down here as well. Get in. Where they root, they put up plants. So those ones in a line. Got a long route there. Silver, exactly. I was on Jake's this morning. We're just doing these quizzes, and that was one of them. And it was true or false. So I was laughing and said, oh, false, obviously. But it's not. You lot, for some reason, up north of the border, have the unicorn. Can't quite work that out. Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Wild edibles. I can't work it out. I just don't know. I don't understand. Haggis. Do you know what? Haggis mashed into mashed potatoes with a big blob of butter on is heavenly. And then you make a little volcano on your plate of your mash and your haggis. And then you dig a hole in it so it's like a volcano erupting and stick more butter in the top. Oh, it's beautiful. See, look, these two have not moved. I do love peacocks. So it's just something about this. Gavin, thank you so much for coming in. There, look. This peacock's really black on its outside. It's having a good old rummage around, look. Thank you so much for doing that, you little beauty. See the stripes on its shoulders just next to its head? I've never noticed those before until the other day. How beautiful is that? Did they? Well, learn something new every day, Sunflower, because I couldn't work it out. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming in. How are you? Look at this one. Open your wings again. You know you want to. I think this peacock, because it keeps its wings shut and they're so black when it opens them up, just so special. Let's look at your face. Stephanie, how's you? I've just been playing with grasshoppers and butterflies. They're flying off for a little tiny bit and then they're back. Where's it gone now? It's gone over the top. Hey, we've got another. Unless it's just done a laugh. Look at that. Those blues on the eyes. Have a look at your face. This one's huge. It's a lot bigger. That's it. Get your tongue right in there. Same as these little bumbles. It's absolutely covered in pollen. I don't know if you can see. And we're back. Hello. Oh, first cup of coffee. I needed 3 this morning to get going. I didn't know there's so many different breeds of bumblebee either. Like these two are the same. The little yellow, pale yellow buns. Well, no, that one's got a white head. They spent hours on it. It is quite fragrant, but it's not massively. Oh God, Stephanie. Stephanie, my pleasure. I can watch them all for hours. There, watch his little tongue. Satan is proboscis. Love the little bumbles. There you can see, but it's got pollen all over its head. Oop. There we go. Oh God, no, I couldn't do without coffee. I need at least 2 in the morning. Afternoon, I have to have another one. If you watch these little ones, they start slowing down and they get clumsy and they just sit there. It's like they get drunk of it. It's the only way I can describe it. Yeah, Stephanie, that doesn't sound like much fun at all. Hopefully they've given you plenty of pain relief. Oh, not be a sec. Just beautiful. Is it? Papillions are so cute. Blue eyes, thank you very much. Ooh, I clocked it one. Thank you very much for coming in. They'll come back. We've got bumbles back. I planted some of these at the top of the garden. These, you get hundreds of seeds from it. And I did dig a load up because they just took over. But I do like to keep them because the insects just love it. Oh, stay still. Every minute by minute, hour by hour, you'll be feeling better. And that surgery will make all that difference. Just look at those eyes. Andy, how you doing? And this one's coming back down. Got a baby blackbird and I can't see it. It's close, very close. And I've been looking for it. It's the one that I saved from the hawk. I want to have a look at it to see if it's got any injuries. I can't find it. Rex, how you doing? Cricket flower. Ooh. Do you actually get a choice in having cricket flower or not? There's a different breed of bumblebee. Here's another one. Oh, you're following me. Thank you. Where's that one gone? There. Its head's absolutely covered in pollen. You watch them, they kick it down their bodies to the little saddles on their legs. It's not actually got much on it. That's a big one. And it's back. And there's my tortoiseshell. Sniper, how you doing? Oh, Kipper, no. Tell you what I have got. I've got a mealworm farm that I started up for the chickens. I was buying them dried mealworms. And then thought, oh, do you know what? I'll get them some live ones to see how they do. And they go mental on it, as mental as they do on the crickets. But they're really quite expensive for what you get. So I thought, right, I'll start my own mealworm farm. Kind of interested in a creepy way. They pupate like the butterflies do, but they wiggle a lot if you touch them. And the pupa is very, very, very creepy to see. Really good. I wanted to maybe sell them, you know. The chickens can only have so many. You can't feed them too much because they're such high protein. So you have to limit how much they have. But the live food, we've got a lot of bumblebees woken up. Look, we've got loads on. So I limit how much I give them. But it's quite fascinating. The beetles hatch white. Over the space of a few hours, they turn black. I think it takes 15 days for them to be able to breed. And then the worms themselves, they shed the skin a few times and then the pupate. Yeah, the flower beetles they are. The beetles are flower beetles, but the mealworms are the mealworms. Hey, Jack. Just seen Sam go that way. Oh, quick smoke, actually. Shall I get you a couple out? Yeah, do you want to see the mealworms? Mealworm farm? I'll just grab them. Jack, go away. You're not coming in here. I'll just get these tubs. Oh, I'm not going to bring out the... Oh, got a beetle hatch. The main beetle farm. I've got a big plastic tub. I'll bring out these two. I've got a big plastic tub that has the young mealworms in, but I separate them off. So we've got the flower beetles in here. Oh, I missed one. These are all the breeding beetles. Oh, they've eaten all their apple. You give them bran and I give them pieces of apple just for that moisture. They tend to like apple more than they do the vegetables. They'll lay eggs in the bran, which fall through there. So the wire trap that I put in the bottom, the eggs fall through, and any baby mealworms that hatch. And here, this is like my beetle nursery. That one will have hatched a few hours ago. This one has just hatched. I'm actually all right handling them now. They stick to your hands, so they kind of creep me out, but this is a brand new one. This is just hatched. By tonight, it'll be black like the others. Oh, God. These ones are on the verge of pupating. Here, look, this one, this white one. That's a nice catch. It's just wiggling out of the mealworm skin. And they really wiggle. Turn around on my hand. Trying to turn it so I've got the head end of my thumb. So, see how they wiggle? Creepy. That's quite a big one, actually. When they first pupate, they're really white, like that one. No more lies. How you doing? Got my weird, creepy farm out. And as they age, it's done like a creamy beige colour. Oh, we've got another one just hatched. Let's have a look. We should have some. We will have some that are on the verge of hatching. Oh, we've got plenty of new ones hatched though. I've missed you. You've gone black. Here. So this one. Oh God, I've dropped it. This one will hatch later on today or tomorrow. It's gone from the beige colour. You can see its legs. They'll unwrap. On the sides there are the beetle's wings, not that they fly. And you can see its head. It's that orange colour, like when they hatch. Mini cashews. So let's have a look at you. When they get ready to pupate, they take themselves off away from the main beetles and they'll bury themselves. Right. And they'll go still and you think they're dead until you touch them and they wiggle. That one will probably hatch maybe by tonight. This one is wiggling away. They start off, say like a regular, obviously that one's starting to fatten up to go. And they shrink down. When they wiggle, the whole body moves down that way as they're going to hatch. We go from that to that. Where's an older one? Fascinating little things. I'm not, like I said, I was scared of them when I first got them. So you go from the beetle to newly pupated to halfway through to that one with its legs getting ready to break free. Thanks for coming in, Andy. Oh, there's a baby one there. What's the baby one doing in? The weird little things. See how it wiggles around? Aren't they creepy? But they're fantastic food for the chickens. Fresh food that I know what it's eaten. Oh, there's one coming out, look. I was so excited the first time I actually found some pupated. Brand new little beetle. I'm not sure how many eggs they'll lay in a lifetime, but some hatcheries don't. I just give them the bran, but I feed them so they live longer and produce more babies. You'll have a die off every now and again. The older beetles get to a certain point where they're done. Old age pensioner ones, they'll die off, but the younger ones lead them through. When the eggs, when they first hatch, are tiny. They're like a pinprick. I don't know if there's any in the bottom of here. No, I can't see any. But the beetles, when they hatch, it takes a good couple of weeks to be able to actually see them with the naked eye. Hey Sam, you're not hot, son. David, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, they're really handy. I like them, especially for winter time. Just a little bit extra protein in those cold months. But they're easy enough to keep. You just need some wheat bran and slice up the odd apple and chuck that in. And it doesn't actually take them long to eat them. Like, I put that in this morning. I put an apple in every couple of days. Oh, that one's about ready to hatch. I like to split them off because the beetles can eat the young and the eggs. So I like to have them all separated off so I know what's going on. Oh, handy little things. Very creepy little things as well. Pizza, how you doing? Stephanie, yes, I'm in Northern England. The rain, oh no, I've got something going in. My wasp trap. It's catching loads of cleggy flies, horse flies. And my sweet peas are going crazy. I got this netting that I put every year. Actually, I've left it up the last couple of years for my sweet peas. I love sweet peas. They're the most beautiful smelling flowers. And they were my granddad's thing. So I like growing them as well. These they'll get over the top of there, so they'll be about 7 foot tall. I only cut flowers. I took all the flowers off 2 days ago. And they're ready to be picked again already. The more you pick them, it's so funny, is it? The more they pick them, the more sunflowers. Sorry, sweet peas that you get. These showing fruit berries, none of the animals seem to like them either. It's just, you've not got much pulp, you've just got pure seeds. How's your crops doing so far this year, Wild Edibles? Have you been doing any weigh-ins? Wild Edibles has got a brilliant channel. Can you stick your link up? Johnny, how you doing? That sun's actually hot. From chickens to quail to fruit and vegetables. Check Wild Edibles out. Oh, that lighter doesn't work. That's why it's not working. Sniper's got a gaming channel. He's brilliant as well. Sam, that's the best place for you. Now these are, I started doing a video on it and I've left them just to see if it actually works. A butterfly bush. And now some of these cuttings have and have not got flowers on them. I kind of accidentally knocked a branch off. So I stripped them back, took the leaves off, stripped them back at the base. And in water, they are meant to propagate. But I am not convinced at all. I had some in root powder, but they didn't take either. I've got some huge ones. You tend to just want the younger shoots and no flowers, but as this is what we were working with. Now that looks like it is starting to root, if I can get it in the shade. So, Possible. What about this one? No, that's a shoot. I think those bits at the end are from where I've cut it. But I thought I'd give it a go because you never know. I take cuttings from roses. Yeah, the one at the top of the garden, I accidentally kind of kicked off a branch that had leant over. So I thought, right, I'll try and do something with it. Hey, Sam. So hot. All the bumblebees are starting to come out. If you see that spider's web, it's that time of year again. The spider's webs are starting to appear. Yeah, secret blackbird. I'm not surprised. That was a bit iffy. That bank. Have you got nettled? So when you get caught up in the brambles, you see, because they're getting some warmth, it's got them wriggling like crazy. But the weird little things. Turn you around that side. We'll squidge you over like that. Look at them. How weird are they? Ooh, that shouldn't be there. There, can you see its wings? They're here. And its wings kind of sit, feet kind of sit over the top of it. All the wild birds are off foraging. Bear, you all right? Thanks for coming in. TCP, do you know what? I love the smell of TCP. Absolutely love it. And weird. Someone had dropped a bottle of TCP in the local store and it stunk for days. The staff were about knock sick with it. How old are the wild animals? Clint, thank you very much for coming in. Sam's got the right idea. And your son. What you're looking at. My paddling pull fix kind of finally gave in. There's that butterfly. It's coming back around where I'm going. Oh no. Oh, I've got a dahlia. Didn't even know that was there. Dahlias you're meant to dig up every year or the frost kills them. But this year, there's another one I knew about down here. But again, I didn't dig them up. So we've had a really mild winter. Hey, pizza, look at that. How smart is that bird bath? I am so impressed with myself. Look. 2 Quality Street tins. There was feathers in it, so something has been using it. And I've got seeds all in around the outside, so you can just take that out. I didn't want to spray paint that as well. I didn't want the chemicals to get to the birds. Yeah. Oh, ducks are cute. All right. Are you the same too? Or have I got more? There we go. Look, it's coming back. Oh no, we've got 2. The one's just shooting off that way. It's coming back around. It's not sure about me. Yeah, it's now the sun's got out, Kirsty. It's really warm. Yeah, we have got 2. Bumblebees seem to have a set time of day that they come out. That's another breed. Hoverflies that creep me out, thinking that they're wasps. And that one, this is a rare bumblebee. Hopefully you can see how it's got a really dark orange bum. Apparently they're rare. More bumbles. Look at that one, it's nearly white. Two different breeds together. There we've got peacock on there. It'll come back over here. I spent hours on them. How beautiful are you as well? My son's cat, the only thing it hunts is butterflies. How tiny that one is. I don't fly up on that one. I'm not climbing through there. Need to do some work on those silver birch and take some branches out as well. They need a bit of trimming, a bit of TLC. Thank you, my little friend. You're my favourite. And I'm blocking your sunlight, sorry. Just look at that. How beautiful is that? It's my sanctuary pizza. I love it. For all I've got way too much weeding to do. I cheat. I use the weed killer. I know it's bad, but I use the weed killer. It rots down. And it's a lot easier to deal with. Look at that. So pretty. With a very long tongue. Got a phobia about the wasps. Hello, little one. Andy, it's a lot of work, but I love it. Just ignore the weeds. They're on my radar. Oh, and they're cutting the grass. Fearless, how you doing? I'm kind of... I want to go, or two, or three. So if I don't cut the grass, then my theory is someone might actually decide that I do need a goat. How much fun would it be to play with a goat all day, every day? They're brilliant. Should set slow motion up on the butterflies. Catch them in flight. Yeah, you see, white edibles. I could use your videos to prove that I need goats. I think that's a really, really good idea, actually. Are they off? Goats are brilliant. I like their character. They're full of character, stubbornness. I find their qualities very endearing. Hopefully, this will let me go down here again. It kind of flicks between broadband and data. But look at all of these. The way the branches down. But it's that season, like that one has the hole in it where the wasp's going. Right, has it got any in? Yes, it has. See this apple? It's got a brown spot, and you think, ooh, not wrong with that. Signal, stop it. Look at it. And there'll be loads of them inside it. And they eat the inside of the apple out. Jeez. And it's just a ball of wasps on the inside. Hate them. Me little... Be Jesus. Right. This branch here, hopefully you can see. Oh God, they're over the other ones as well. The ants. Why has it got ants all the way up there? Oh my God. Right, it's cool. Right. If I run, because I'm being attacked. Right. God, I'll get through. See how we've got ants? And we've got shed loads of wasps. Got all these ants. Whatever they are. They're chewing the leaves and eating the sap, and it's covered. Oh God, I'm gonna get away from it. See, look there, look, it's doing it. They chew on the leaves and eat the sap. Horrible, horrible, nasty things. Even the flies are at it. Look at them all, it's covered. Dams and vodka. I make. I head up towards Slaggyford. There's a few bushes up that way. And I get myself some vodka and the demijohns filled up. Horrible, horrible things. We'll have a look at the pine tree to see what. A green fly. It is, isn't it? Oh, is that what the wasps are doing? Because that looks like green fly just there where there's a ball of whappies. God almighty, I'm coming round here. Don't want to really, but hey. All these bugs. Sam, go away. Sam, move. This is why you can never do anything with a Labrador. Right. No, let's leave. That was on my foot. So they could be eating those green fly then. Blooming lovely. And I use the fruit. I'll just sit and eat them out the demijohn, the fruit out the bottom. That warms the cockles. Look at the size of these plums as well. Hopefully the wasps ignore them. Right, this tree. Let's have a quick look on it yet. I nearly burnt the garden down burning these. See, because they've been painted and got like the creosote stuff on. They don't get put. I don't think you're not going to be able to see them. I can see some up there, about a third of the way along the branches. So not this new growth, but from about there. I'll come back up here. So that's an afternoon of insects. Wasps, grasshoppers, idiotic dogs, and butterflies. So yeah, butterflies, crickets, ants, wasps. I don't go. Come back. It's coming back. Come and land on. Be careful, Clive. Thank you so much for coming. Aren't you cute? So I need a cuppa. So I'm going to get my set all the butterflies back. I'm on its way. Thought it was going to land again. These flowers start getting more heads on. They throw flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers out. There, it's back. So thank you very much for keeping me company while I waffle on and stare at butterflies. Won't be long until hopefully I'll be out. I'm or a mix of the two. But thank you all so much for coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you all again soon. So bye, Stephanie. Bye. Wild Edibles, everyone that's been in, Ayla, thank you so much for coming in. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.